So we started off with I believe the women's chamber match, wasn't it? One that I was particularly looking forward to because I really enjoyed this last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, right, so last year I was a bit down on the women's elimination chamber because, I don't know, man, I had started watching WWE again and it was probably the Rumble would have been the first PLE that I would have seen, but this would have been the second. And this was like,
I remember we enjoyed the Chamber more than the Rumble, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely we enjoyed the Chamber more than the Rumble. But I was still a bit like, it started out with this thing where Jade Cargill beat up Naomi. And I was thinking to myself, everyone's, absolutely going over the odds on this in that typical melodramatic WWE way. But really, the beatdown is not that bad. And honestly, the only things that happened to Naomi in that beatdown were the same sort of things that would happen to her through the course of going through an Elimination Chamber match. So if she gets beaten up by Jade before it in that fashion, she was never going to win the match because if she gets taken out like that, she's got no stomach for the Chamber. But now, having watched this, I'm like, oh my God, at least that was some interpersonal drama.
Yeah, there was some story in it.
And now I'm watching this Elimination Chamber and I'm begging for something like that to happen.
There was this match. I mean, the most positive thing about this match that happened is at least the result was a surprise. Because I thought Tiffany Stratton was a dead cert to win this.
Absolutely. And I think Rhea Ripley these kinds of flowers.
I don't think Rhea Ripley winning it is a good thing, though.
Oh, do you not?
No, it just seems like, our WrestleMania tickets are tanking. Let's put Rhea Ripley in the main event.
Yeah.
Let's take her off the 4-month storyline she's just had and bung her in. I do not want to watch Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill.
No, it don't sound... I mean... Are we going to talk about do you even know about the Twitter spat?
The Twitter spat, yeah. I've heard about that, yeah.
So basically, they've had an actual real life fight over Twitter, and it is as petty and as uncool and as completely just shit.
Just looking at it, though, it seems more like that. Most of that is from Jade Cargill's side, though.
Yeah, it feels like somebody sent some tweets to Jade. In a absolutely typical, let's generate some interest on social media type stuff, and she has blown a fucking gasket.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't mind, but you put her in a match for longer than 5 minutes and it goes shit.
Yeah, I don't know what Rhea's going to do with her.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Jade Cargill is one of them people, she comes out, she looks like a star, but there is a reason why she's not defended her belt since she's won it.
Yeah. There is a reason why AEW didn't exactly fight tooth and nail to keep her when WWE started knocking on the door.
But back to this match. I mean, so I was surprised with the result. Yeah. I mean, the only good thing... I mean, it's nice to see that Kiana James getting some sort of shine, but I don't know... But I don't have faith that WWE are going to follow through with it. She had a decent showing in the Rumble. She had a decent showing here. I think this is just like, oh look, we're making a future star.
There are new wrestlers on the roster that excite me, and I'm sorry, but Kiana James and Raquel Rodriguez, they ain't two that I would have picked for this.
I really like Raquel Rodriguez.
And okay, so this is probably the most that I've ever been invested in her. This is the most that I've ever
didn't you
liked
like her
seeing
match
her.
with Rhea Ripley in Saudi a few months back?
That I forgot that even happened.
Yeah, but I mean that was a good.
It may have been really good.
I really like Raquel Rodriguez, to be honest.
I just like. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, where is Julia in the Elimination Chamber? Yeah. Where is Jordan Grace?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, did this because I mean last year's one had Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair in it, and I think that kind of really missed to people like that in this.
Absolutely. Yeah, where is Bianca Belair comes with her own foreign object.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. All these girls are good, but there wasn't like what I would call mega star power in there, apart from Rhea Ripley.
Absolutely not. No, there's not. Like, even Tiffany, at the very beginning, she kept screaming, like, shouting Tiffy time at the audience.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Get down to it. Get violent.
Yeah.
You know,
that's one thing. There was no violence, was there?
No.
There was no violence in it.
No, this was not I don't think anybody bled.
No, there wasn't
anybody
really.
bleed?
I don't remember.
No.
To be honest, I don't remember a lot. But that's what I mean. There was no viciousness in this match, was there? At least like last year, I remember like the spots like where Bianca whipping Liv Morgan with her hair and things like, and like the aforementioned beat down of Naomi at the beginning.
Absolutely, yeah.
And things like that. There was no, there was not. I mean, there was a bit with Rodriguez came out and like did like the monster heel thing, like beating everyone up for a bit.
Yeah, but that's like just your typical like big heel against the little wrestlers.
Yeah, exactly. That's something I would have expected. But I mean, the only positives is like obviously, I want to see Kiana James. Like, if they're going to put her in these sort of positions, then you need to elevate her, and I don't think they're going to follow through on the promise that they've made through the Rumble and this match.
Well, I don't know what her story is now outside of the chamber.
Well, because I'm confused. Because before the Rumble and this, she was just Julia's lackey.
Yeah,
and you're thinking, well, if she's just Julia's lackey, why is Julia not?
Because apparently now WWE see her as the star of that duo, not Julia herself.
Wow.
Which like Julia got caught up in that whole like stardom thing with that dude that was poaching people for WWE, and I think she got a raw deal there. I cannot see, unless they do something drastic with her in the next couple of years, like she must be looking at what the women of AEW or back in like stardom with the Joshi wrestling, she must be looking at that and thinking to herself, God, what have I gotten myself into?
Maybe, yeah. She's not had the same treatment as what's her name?
Tekla.
No, not Tekla. The Chilean girl.
Oh, Steffi Vacker.
Yeah, she's not had the Vacker treatment. But yeah, this was just
even Vacker hasn't had the Vacker treatment. Let's face it.
Well, yeah. It was going well until they put her with
Nikki Bella. Yeah. Even this, they're gonna. Liv Morgan's gonna win.
Yeah.
And I am dreading that.
So summarise, this match was pretty forgettable, pretty bland, really. It was just bland.
It is one of the most forgettable Elimination Chamber matches.
Yeah.
Not one of the worst Elimination Chamber matches I've ever seen, but one of the most forgettable.
Yeah, and to think there was 20 minutes of runtime before this bell even went.
Yeah.